What is up, guys? It's Insane Silence here, bringing you guys another video. We are going to be checking out the Star Wars Battlefront 2 campaign trailer. Now this changes a lot of things for Battlefront for me, because I didn't play Battlefield 1 for too long. I only played it for a couple months and I just dropped it and I got bored with it. If Star Wars Battlefront has a campaign, we watch this trailer and I end up liking it, I will most likely 90% get this game just for the campaign. So hopefully they did a really good job on this, because this is going to decide everything for this game for me. So if you guys like Star Wars, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you want to see me play it, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And comment down in the description to let me know. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get into it.
I've always been a fan of the dark side. The idea of the Imperial perspective is you never really understand who. I've always been a fan of the dark side. The idea of the Imperial perspective is you never really understand who they are as people, right? Or how the organization works. How can we distill that and how can we make a story around that?
The story of Battlefront 2 is absolutely an essential story.
What happened after Return of the Jedi? What happened to the galaxy? What happened to the Empire without an emperor?
What it might feel like to be in this galaxy as it starts to break apart.
What's really exciting about this story is that we're going to see it from the point of view of a character like Iden. So we're going to see it from this Imperial point of view.
Inferno Squad is a Black Ops team that most people don't even know exists.
We weren't expecting special forces.
We happen to be on Endor when the second Death Star explodes.
Iden is presented with an extreme challenge: the destruction of the Death Star 2 and the death of the Emperor.
What sort of choices would somebody in that situation have to make about who they are and what the galaxy was going to become?
And it's interesting, does that mean, now that the Empire's fallen, that they're the underdogs?
Iden is a tried and true Imperial. She's somebody who grew up on a planet called Vardos.
She was very quickly put into a military camp for children.
She has spent her whole life building up to this moment to be commander of Inferno Squad.
Moff Raiders informed the Admiral that Operation Cinder could proceed as planned.
Hask is the most zealous of them all, I would say. He's the most interested and invested in how far the Empire is willing to go.
He was an orphan, so he needed something to latch onto.
Empire is peace and justice and order.
Even when people are faltering around him, he pushes forward and says, no, the Empire is the way.
I'm picking up distress calls, too many to count.
Del has seen more of the galaxy than most people in the Empire. He actually grew up on Coruscant during the time of the Jedi.
He brings a lot of humor.
Him and Iden have a bit of a banter, have a bit of a laugh.
Family is a really important element in Star Wars, and one of the things that we wanted to make sure we captured is the dynamic between Garrick Versio and his daughter Iden Versio.
This is the catalyst for Iden, where she learns the future of the Empire and she's elevated to a point by her father.
Your next assignments, they are unusual.
She's my daughter. She's all I have. I do need for her to understand why I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Everything in Star Wars is connected, and part of our job is to make sure that the games we're making do connect back into that larger universe.
But we're now able to use this game in Battlefront 2 as a resource to take this information into future development projects.
Hope cannot save them!
I think all those gamers out there are gonna just love it.
This is the culmination of all the things that are good in the world. Video games, Star Wars, and a team of people that are willing to take the time to do the work.
We have to take risks, we have to be bold, we have to push everyone's boundaries and leave a good footprint behind.
I've waited 30 years for this. I still remember my last orders. The day the real war began.
The rebellion cannot be allowed to persist.
We weren't expecting special forces.
That's the point, Sergeant.
Impossible.
Commander, what do we do now?
We avenge our Emperor.
Resistance. Rebellion. You will burn these ideas away.
Hope cannot save them!
Alrighty guys, hopefully you enjoyed that gameplay trailer from Star Wars, as well as a little inside look backstory of the whole campaign and everything. And just after watching this video, man, I really honestly think that I might get this just for the campaign, because this campaign is really interesting. It's not on the Alliance side, which is really interesting. It's on the dark side, and I've always been a really big fan of the dark side, that's just really interesting to me. And just the whole backstory of everything, and being like a little special ops from the dark side team, it's just really interesting. Like, just being a part of the Empire and being a special ops part of the Empire is really interesting. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get this, man. I definitely have to. I mean, I might get it a little bit on down the road when it's a little bit less pricey and I don't have to worry about anything else. And because I know I'm not really going to be into the multiplayer, like just the Star Wars multiplayer has just never been a really big thing for me. So anyways, guys, definitely going to get this just for the campaign, and then that'll be that. I might try out the multiplayer here and there and see how it feels. But I guarantee you I'm probably not going to end up feeling on it. So that'll be that. Oh, man. Star Wars, man. I'm just ready for the new movie to come out. December, boys. It just needs to be December already. But anyways, guys, campaign looks sick. Might get it once it drops in price a little bit, just for the campaign, and then maybe a little bit of the multiplayer. So if you guys like Star Wars, make sure you hit the subscribe button. This is Insane Silence here. Make sure you go check out my shop at dropshophub.com as well, and subscribe to the channel always. Boom, baby. Love you guys. We'll see you guys soon for the next video. Oh, boom.